Okay guys, we are going to make a floating raft, and what we're using is, this is my old vacuum hose on my pool, and we got 2 rings because we're not sure of buoyancy. We know it floats when we're vacuuming the pool, but we're going to double ring this one, and this is what some people call hardware cloth. What it is a plastic mesh, and we just had this stuff laying around the house, so we're going to put it all together and make an island. Right now we're just trimming it to fit, and then we're going to wire tie this all together, and I'll bring you back for that. Okay guys, this is where we're at so far. We ended up using, I believe, 4 pieces for the outer frame and 2 pieces for the inner circle, and we got the outer ones wire tied. We're going to add a wire tie to either side of the circle just to hold it in place so it's not shifting around, and then we're going to start adding plants. And it was so simple. This is super easy to make. Now the test will be floating it, but I don't see a problem because these tubes were made to float on the pool. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay guys, we're back at the raft. This is a raft for floating on our pool pond, and the only thing left now, everything's tied in, and you see instead of a circle it's now an oval. That gives us a little more planting room along the edges here. And we're trimming off those excess wire ties. Then I'm going to start planting the raft. I don't have a whole lot to put in it right now, but it's a raft I can add to it at any time. So we're going to add a few elephant ears and some water lettuce and anything small that I have right now, because this won't take a real tall plant. It'll have to be small. We'll bring you back when we start that process. Hey guys, we're back with you, and we are planting the raft. And so far we got some water lettuce, a little baby elephant ears. I'm not sure what this is. It came out of my daughter's pond. And all this is planted now. We're not filling the raft up because everything we're putting on will spread. And basically what we're doing, as you can see, there's a flap right here. We are cutting a little slot in there, and then we're feeding the plant into the slot so the roots actually get down to the water level. And then the nice thing is, this webbing gets pushed back down and holds the plant in place, which is a really cool thing. So we're trying to get this. This is some type of water plant. I've pulled it from the creek, and it's all along my creek bed right now. And we're going to try and get some of this in here for a different look. And as we find plants, we'll add to it. When we get ready to launch our raft, we'll bring you back. Okay, the raft is all planted, and it's just little stuff right now because it's all going to grow and spread, so you can't overwhelm the raft to begin with. Alright, we're going to launch the raft. Let me see if I can do this without dropping my camera in the pool. There we go. Our raft is floating. All our plants have wet roots, and that was the goal. And now the fish have something to hide underneath, especially if we get any birds or anything that come hunting for them. And we do have a herring who likes to sit at our pool for frogs. So we'll see about putting a shade cloth up so he can't get in. But for now, there's our raft. This raft video goes out to Susie. This was her idea, and it was a wonderful idea. We just had to find what would work for us and with the supplies we already had. Now we're going to leave it float free. You can anchor and tie it off, but we're going to let it float around because we're not decided where it needs to be or how it needs to be tied off at this point. So there's my raft, and it looks like I probably could do a few more, but that's alright. This is what we had. This is the supplies we had. We got some cleanup to do from this, and that's pretty much it for today's videos. And I hope you all enjoy following this craziness that I'm going through. This has really got me excited, and I think about it all day long, and I fall asleep, then I wake up, and this first thing on my mind is this pool pond conversion. And I'm really excited to be able to do this. With our situation financially is absolutely horrible right now, but this is a big plus. It gives us something to do and something to focus on, and it utilizes supplies that are sitting around the house absolutely serving no purpose, and it puts this pool back to work. Alright guys, have a blessed day, and I'll give you an update as soon as we have another one.